time I made a video. It was about these South Africans kicking everybody out. This video is in English. Deze video is in het Engels trouwens. A video ja in Engels mio sanje. If you hear me speaking some strange language that you don't understand, it's my language from Amazon jungle. I'm African from Amazon jungle, South America. And that is also, maybe I'll have to show a part of that immediately, man. Because this thing, Columbus, even the name America was stolen by these so-called North Americans. Because Columbus went to another continent called South America, where Haiti is today. This is everything of this, because this video, this video is about something I saw about this Argentina World Cup stuff. That some guy came into a beef with these so-called Argentina people, and it was on Twitter, and this Tariq Nasheed was speaking on it or whatever, and I went on YouTube, and this guy, what is his name again? This guy who travels to Africa often, man. This he used to I think he used to be actor or whatever he was. Uhuru, search for Uhuru guy. Okay, he was speaking on it, and it turns out to be a Nigerian that was confused to be so-called Black American by Tariq Nasheed. When I was making all these videos, what was I saying? Tariq Nasheed went out there, maroon people, so-called maroons, they live in South America. These people went there and said, James Smalls, we are all over the globe from beginning of time. We are also the maroon. We're gonna make movie and capitalize off that. And even this guy was over there having a beef with these Argentinian people, and this so-called FBA, Foundationally Broken American, called racist group of these black Americans there from the plantation, they thought it was one of their people. And yeah, this is, you see how we act. We are very courageous and nobody can stop us. We are the real ones. We are the magical Negroes. They even made a movie called Magical Negro or whatever. This is beyond me, man. Stealing people identity and then feeling proud. They are proud of their own stupidity, I would say, like Obama said. And most of these guys are, yeah, let me show that part also. I have a part of it, I think a screen part of it. What I was saying in one of my last video, that it's only but time that these people will come to you. Yeah, we are brothers, man, we are the same. Because I come from Suriname, Amazon jungle, from Guyana. It's the same thing. I live on the border between Suriname and French Guyana. Over there you have plantation Negro from West Suriname. I come from Amazon where there is no plantation. So when these people, when there was war in 1984, and we went there to the city, these people was telling my people the same thing. You people live in trees, because plantation people, the Caucasian taught, the colonizer taught them those things. People sold you into slavery, all those things. But they were hunting my people in the jungle in the Amazon. When I speak on it, you will see that they will attack that video immediately. It's the Surinamese government in combination with this colonizer here in the Netherlands. They all do it. The Indians, so-called from India, they are all in it. And Japanese from Indonesia, Chinese, they are all there. They are a mixed group, and then they attack the so-called indigenous people. Because even if Columbus went to India as he thought, the people of India are the Andaman Island people. Those are people with peppercorn African hair. It's not the straight hair and coolies that you see here today. The Indian of today that we call coolie. Coolie is a slave, a kruier, a worker, and is associated with curly hair. Because curly, like Jarer, you have this Somalian was saying. But anyways, man. But the thing I mean is, this Tariq Nasheed is shameless, man. He's got nothing, because even your hip-hop, you claim that we created hip-hop. It came from Jamaica, but whatever. Even if you try to claim it, it's from sampled music. So it's stolen, it's taking other people's music, you cut a part of it, and you create a beat around it, play instrument around it. That's how I make beats even, if you listen to my beats. I will take one small part of an element and then elaborate on that part and create my own stuff around it. You're not doing nothing that wasn't already done on Jamaica with a sound system. They was doing toasting on a sound system in the 70s. Go and ask Beanie Man. Your rapping is toasting. But anyways, it's not even that important, man. It was interesting to see that these guys, they are shameless, man. But let's see it, man. I'm gonna play a part of it and not speak in between, because I've been speaking like 5 to 6 minutes almost right now. So if I think about it too much, I might start getting angry at these guys again, man. Because I don't acknowledge these guys anymore, any longer. Umar Johnson as my people. I didn't consider them really as my people before. I just saw them as human being in their struggle, and I used to make videos, cartoons about that around the globe, about everywhere. Even Surinamese people there, they have the same behavior. These people in Suriname, if I make cartoons about them, they will start coming like you owe them to make cartoons about them only. Like they mean, I just make movies, man. If you don't like it, move on. That's what I'm saying. I know my ethnicity is Okano from beginning of time, and that is what it will be for always. I'm gonna show small part where the black hunters I was speaking about, die zwarte jagers, ik laat stukjes ook daarvan zien. From the Boni War of Guyana. Yeah, let's see it, man.
We are very tired. They are coming in our country, taking our women.
Oh yeah, man. This was the South African guy. This is where I left off, I think, the last time. So I'm gonna start playing it here, and yeah, man. And then I will not interject too much, man. I'm gonna just let it play for a minute, and because I've cut small parts, and then where I think I should say something, and I'll interject, man. And I'm gonna show a small part of what I said about the black hunters, so you can see that the behavior of Tariq Nasheed is normal to me in South America. Columbus never went to North America. Real American are from Haiti and Santo Domingo. Yeah, because Columbus even speaks Portuguese. Who speaks Portuguese in America? Brazil. Yeah, where you have all these people from Angola, Guinea-Bissau, and from Barbados. Those people. Just saying. But these North American, they stole the name even Colombia and started District of Columbia in the north. It's us, man. They went this even these fake Israelites have the same behavior. They went to the Lion of Judah of Jamaica, Firebone, Judah Lion, and went there and stole it that it was them. They supposed to be Judah, and these guys on the island supposed to be Benjamin, the small brother. Just like this Afro think tank was walking around. Afro think tank, I'm even older than your father, I think. No joke. Maybe you see me there, you think I'm dead. No, it's my genetics is like that. I might be older than your father. Real talk, you are a small boy to me, most of you here on YouTube. You think, I mean, no, you are a small boy, you know nothing. That's the real talk. Yeah. So this is the part I left of the last time, I think. But whatever, I'm gonna play it. And that you see, I keep saying I will not interject. But whatever, I'm gonna play it, man. Let's hear it.
We are tired. We are very tired. They are coming in our country, taking our women, taking our jobs. We are very tired. We are doing the same job and you are driving a car, but I'm not driving. We are tired of this shit. Bahambe.
Oh yeah, this is the part I was speaking about, that about the Nigerian. I'm gonna play it, and you're gonna hear this guy I was talking about, this traveler guy who goes to Africa often, Danfo of or whatever, Uhuru. Yeah, let's hear it, man. So you will see here this.
So there's a oh, and he has a beard. Hold on.
Yeah, that's why I started screen recording this part also. Because this guy, Danfo, said, oh, he was surprised that this Nigerian had a beard. I was, what? Are Africans not supposed to have beards? What is going on here with these people? These people are beyond stupid. So, nigga, we even have your toothpaste. We have chalk hole in the jungle. We have chalk hole and the beach. On the beach, you have this the grinding sand. We mix it with chalk hole, and then they take a small part of a tree and they smash it and then brush our teeth with the chalk hole. We have everything. We even have soap. I know the tree where to go and take the leaves of that tree and make soap with it. Yes, these people are beyond. So they think these Africans cannot shave their beard, or maybe some guys. Not everybody grows beard. So these guys really believe in this movie they make. They just created magical Negro or whatever. I saw this trailer coming by, the magical Negroes. So it's a whole thing now. That's the same thing I was saying about the plantation is happening again. Okay, I'm elaborating too much. Let's play it, man. So let's see it. Let's see it.
So we got a double whammy here. So this Nigerian who you guys claim was FBA, who you guys claim that Africans can't grow beards, has a full thick beard. What happened? Hold on. Most African can't grow beards. That's genetically proven. Okay, all right, all right. I hear you. I hear you.
What? Yeah, man.
Let's continue.
God damn, man. The stupidity level is boundless, man. Real talk. So you see the big Nigerian, and when they saw this beastly Nigerian operating, they were, that's one of us. No, these guys are all over the planet. There is 1.5 billion Africans or so across the globe. Yeah, whatever. And this thing is African is a phenotype. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're from the continent called Africa today. It's a phenotype of someone with afro hair, with curly hair. That's why you have coolie, curly, pimpin' curly 50 Cent.
Hold on. Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. So at Solon 444 is who shared this content. FBA. So FBA is sharing this content, claiming that this is FBA, and he's not.
You see that? That's what I was saying. That's how Tariq Nasheed saw my channel about American Maroon, and he went there and started saying, yeah, I'm also Maroon, man, with this James Bond. Yeah, we were all over the planet. Yeah, we were the black Chinese. We are the black Jap. And then start stealing an heritage of other people, claiming to be those people. And when you speak on it, they think they can act up. No, not with me, nigga. Stupid. Let's leave it quiet this time. Let's leave it, man. Yeah.
All right, but let's see who posted this. Tariq Nasheed.
You see who posted this? Tariq Nasheed, man. Stealing people's identity again. So this is a born loser, man. These people, they got nothing of their own. It's sad, man. Your hip hop is sampled music. Sampled music, it means you take a sample of somebody else's music creation and then create something around it. So you're really not creating anything, you're just elaborating on something somebody else already did. Even that, if you want to really break it down, and they was sampling disco music. Yeah. See who posted this? Tariq Nasheed again. The biggest thief on internet, man. Stealing names, stealing history. They even said that, and what did they say? That Egypt is now Texas. They said Egypt is now Texas or whatever. Yeah, man. So we can see this part here. Even I'm gonna show this part where Tariq Nasheed is not him really, but what I was saying that he's the same like these people. Let me show you this part quickly, man. You see here, this is where he was stealing the Maroon movie, and this is people here. You see here, for example, the captivating tradition of the Maroon welcome. This is in Jamaica, a kompong. Arenetas nyakukpong, akongpong, akpong. All these kind of name, my people use those words also there in the jungle. Age. And but anyways, man. So he went there when he saw all these things. He saw my channel about an American Maroons in South America. America to us is today North America, but the real America, when you speak about Columbus and those indigenous things, is South America, different continent, just like Africa and Asia, totally different. Yeah, the only place where the things are similar is at the plantation, because Willie Lynch comes from South America, where I come from Guyana. Yeah, he comes from there and then went to North. If he was too bold fighting against the colonizer, they would send you to the islands and to Wild Coast. Suriname was called Wild Coast back then. Guyana, Wilde Coast. They would send you back there to die out. But if and then they would try to train you. If they succeeded, they would send you to the mainland North America. And after they trained many of those soldiers there, that's why Bob Marley was singing Buffalo Soldiers. They would take those soldiers and bring them back to hunt people in South America. And that is this part, Black Hunters. I will show you Black Hunters. Ja, that's waterjagers. This is where Tariq Nasheed went and stole the Maroon, American Maroon. You see here? Tariq Radio, just like he was trying to steal this thing about this Jamaican. He was trying to steal this thing about this Nigerian. He's a thief, just like most of these Americans, obviously. Because when they used to say the Caucasian is saying these people are stealing, they are thieves, the Caucasian is the colonizer biggest thief. But if these guys are thieves, it's logical because they were on the plantation with the colonizer. So they smash and grab and have the same behavior like their colonizer. And even Tariq, yeah, I think I have a part where Tariq Nasheed is saying that he's 25% Caucasian or whatever. Maybe I have this part also here. Ja, waar Tariq Nasheed zegt dat hij 25% Caucasiër is now. Now all of a sudden Tariq Nasheed is European. So it went from an hidden color, his real color was hidden, and then no, before that his name is Tariq Nasheed. He used to be a pimp, an actor, rapper, and then he became a Muslim, Tariq Nasheed. That's why he changed his name to Nasheed. But his name is also Marcus Sanders, according to some, or Thomas Sanders, or whatever, you know. And then he came with the grift of grifting Saneter and lane of business with the African Pan-Africanism, going to Africa, going to Jamaica, so-called. And then when he saw he couldn't make money with Hidden Color any longer, he went to Haitian Revolution 1804, stole all those things, exploited it, stole the money. After that, he came out, oh, I cannot make no more money with these Haitian people. I can make money with these KKK Donald Trump people now. So I will hate on Africans now and Haitians now. So he started doing this 8 years ago, getting money from that. Stealing everything, just like Umar Johnson coming with, just like I was saying about Umar Johnson. I'm a Pan-Africanist, man. Give me money. Even this Afro think tank. And this Afro think tank, we don't know what kind of mix this guy even is, man. This guy came out, I'm a Pan-Africanist. Now I'm allowed to cuss people out from the continent and everywhere. Are you from the continent? Nigga, I'm not African because I'm from the continent. Otherwise, Elon Musk would be the biggest African. That's debunking your own theory and all this stuff, man. If it's about being on the continent, are you there longer than these Dutch people and Elon Musk? These people are beyond stupid, man. I mean, stay in your lane. All these things I've been saying is real talk. We have real culture and real God. I do not acknowledge your God. You coming out here, that is Christian symbol. That is in your world. That's a Christian symbol. You know nothing. You are from the plantation from 250 years ago. My country in the real America, South America, existed already in 1760, even 1620. Until today, I can go over there. You can't go anywhere. I speak my own language. You don't. I have my own food. You don't. I know the God of my ancestors. You don't know yours. When you watch my movie, that's the Christian symbol. I've seen the cross, man. There's the ankh. That's in your world. I do not acknowledge anything from your world. You cannot see that because you have no culture, man. You have no culture. My people even have real writings. We have 56 letters in our alphabet. These people are stupid. I'm not like your people. Really not. It's not. I'm not faking it like you do. Where we come from, our God has consequence. When you attack us, you will feel it automatically. Let's play it and then I'm gonna show you. Let's see the black hunters I was speaking about. See here? Here you can see it. Alright, you see it here? This is in Dutch. Here. It's English translated. See Suriname, South America. Zoek plaats daarvan Black Hunter. Zwarte jagers in Suriname, South America. You see? This is what I'm saying. And these are freed men from Umar Johnson. To get your freedom, you would go to the army of the colonizer and then you will come into the jungle and attack my people, the so-called Okano, and then later some of these soldiers even would run away. Those people consider themselves also to be Maroon. It's a coming together, and then everything started to become like diluted, man. That's why I keep myself my original name from beginning of time. I'm Okano. Many people can come out. I'm also Maroon, just like Tariq Nasheed. That's why I keep saying me. I'm Okano. Get no confusion. If anybody wanna come out say they are Maroon, give it a definition. It's their business. I'm Okano. You cannot. That's my ethnicity, real ethnicity. You don't have any, cause you was on a plantation. I was not. My first treaty was 1620 in Amazon jungle. These things I'm saying is not a joke. You see, the course was founded on July 1772. Governor Jan Nefeu to protect colonial plantation from Maroon raids. You see that? Composition. The colonial government purchased roughly 300 enslaved individuals from plantation owners to staff the unit. You see that? These people, they were going there to buy in North America and sometimes in Africa, was to place in the army, many of them, to attack my people in the jungle. See, you see, the deal was, in exchange for fighting in the dense jungle, the men were promised their physical freedom and a small plot of land upon completing their service. Umar Johnson. Dafa, freedman. That's why I was, when I say Kang Kang Fimang, you don't speak my language. You the Caucasian to me, Umar Johnson. Real, real. You don't realize it. Real, when I say it, it's real. My people can attest to it and say, no, we consider Negroes from plantation to be Caucasian people. They have no culture, man. It's not a joke. That's why when I say Kang Kang Fima, you think I speak about freedman. Yeah, it's no. When I say Kang Kang Fimang is my real language, you don't know what it means. You see the deal, how it was? These people were trained to attack my people. Well, you see, Neger Vrije Korps. Do you see how it was written when these people say, you see, when they say black was only used for North America. Oh, nigga, Columbus never went to North America. America, where Columbus went, is South America, Haiti. You see, he's 7072. When I was saying, and in 7060, they signed a treaty with the Aukaners, these so-called people group, tribe who live in my area. I'm Okano, they are Aukaner. Whatever history they want to keep for themselves is their business. Me, I'm Okano from beginning of time. That's what I know. However, whatever name Caucasian gave to them later or whatever they've done, that's their business. That's what I'm saying. So this thing I'm saying about black hunters is not a joke. You see it there? Go and look it up. Yeah, right? Original, in 1772. And this was even before the Berlin Conference in 1804 of the Haitian Revolution. This was before Haitian Revolution 1804. That's why I don't even speak about those things, because I was really in the Amazon jungle. African from Amazon jungle. This Cameron who was saying all these things, he is from the city. Even in Jamaica, here you have city people, city Negroes, and you have Maroons from the jungle, and you have like this Rastaman from the mountain. That's why they were called Dreadman. They were dreadful men with locks. Dreadlocks. Dreadful Africans with locks, braid hair. In the mountain in Jamaica. Those people were not on the plantation. Could you be on the plantation with Rasta hair? Even today, you're not allowed with Rasta hair anywhere. Even in Suriname. You see, parents, they were nicknamed Redimusu because of the prominent red caps worn as part of their military uniform. Just like you have this Turkish guy with these red things on their head. The Moorish, because they used to steal the name, because you have the Moor army, like my people, just like what Tariq Nasheed is doing, we are also Maroon. That's why I'm stopping it, because that's what they always done. They will take your own name and give it to their children. You see that? Because their children look similar to you, because most of them are mixed with Native Americans, so-called from Mongolia, from China. They mix with Africans and with all kind of stuff. And those people will get your name also like Moreno. That's why they took the name Moreno. That's even where I live there, you have Maro Vina Maro. You see? And they took the name and gave it to those mixed people even in Morocco. You see? Moorish like, they look like Moor. Moor means like amore, like as when something dies, black becomes turned to black. Amore, morir, yeah, morir. Look up morir is one of the meaning of more. And to these people, when I say about morir, it comes from the Caucasian side. Because that's why I say I do not acknowledge many of these things these people say. Because that's their view. That's why I say Umar Johnson is a Caucasian to me. Because his psychology comes from the Caucasian. He has no original no Africanness. He cannot get it out of his head what he already stuck in there. He can see it, but he doesn't know how to change it. That's what I mean. And if he's honest to himself, he would not come out here, yeah, I am a freedman. The freedmen are zwarte jagers from 1772. Many of these guys from Paramaribo today in Suriname were taken from North America, Buffalo, because New York, Amsterdam used to be of the Dutch government. And the Dutch came there in 1685 or so, because before that, my people were already there. The Portuguese came there, this English came there, and then they switched with the Dutch. That's why you have Amsterdam, even in Suriname, you have Amsterdam also, and like in Haarlem, you have in New York. In North America, Haarlem is in the Netherlands here. You have Groningen in Suriname. You have Groningen in the Netherlands. Oranjestad on Curaçao. Oranjestad in South Africa. Yes. Yeah, that's why when Tariq Nasheed said, I have 25% Caucasian blood. Hey, nigga, you are from the plantation. You see? Nickname Redimusu. Even this Redimusu is a wrong name, because this is what if you watch this Nigerian movie, this Redi is just English patois for red in the head, musu. Muts. The musu comes from Dutch, and the red is English, so it's a combination of English and Dutch, Redimusu. So, but anyways, but this Redimusu is also a hair dress style of the Nigerian elders. Even today in the movies you see it. Where I come from is also a custom of the people there to wear it. And what they do the same thing, like I said, they will take your name and apply it to their own children. They took the clothing of my people and gave it to their children to wear, so they could be similar, so those guys could come and blend in with my people to capture them and bring them to plantation. That's how the plantation thing stopped, because my people used to go to Paramaribo and destroy the plantation. Then Willie Lynch left there and went to North America. Yes. Before slavery ended, my people were in the jungle already for 300 years or so. Our first treaty was 1620. Real treaty. Till today. Yeah, right now they are changing it, because these losers over there in the jungle now, they are going to Paramaribo, and many of them, yeah, man. Fuck those niggas anyways, man. I'm gonna skip to another part.
Some sort of basic African, right?
yeah,
like Africans are basic. There's no such thing.
This one is
not just African, but you are anti.
So I'm showing you this part, because this thing is what I was saying, that at the end everybody will choose their own people. Yeah, that's why I was saying these people are city Negro. I even saw this Philip Scott. Yeah, a Jamaican said he's not African. So what? In Jamaica you have city Negroes also, and you have maroon people who live in the jungle. Maro people live in the jungle next to rivers, because we build boats. My people, the car of my people is building voyage boto, like voyage in France. We call voyage because we live between French people and English Dutch people. They call it voyage boto, like a voyage even in English. But they say voyage boto to tell you this is a gigantic boat that can carry maybe 2 small cars, or maybe even more. My grandfather used to build those boats, man. So, but the thing is, this guy cannot accept. So everybody who thinks who got rejected by the Caucasian colonizer will go to so-called indigenous people into the jungle and try to apply what the Caucasian told them, and they failed, and try to apply it there, so the Caucasian colonizer can still see like, oh, they're still able to do something and control those people. That's what these people doing. I'm going to Africa and I'm gonna teach these people this. Nobody wants to know, nigga. To me, real talk, you are a real Caucasian to me. And these people have no understanding and no culture. Otherwise, you would understand that even in Paramaribo Negroes, I tell the same thing. Nigga, to me, you are the Caucasian, and we call them Negro. Because where I come from, my people don't consider themselves to be Negro in the Amazon jungle. If you go there to my people and you say, are you Negro? They will say, no, man. Maybe these modern day people in the jungle might say that. because they seen it in America on television and all those things. Maybe those. But those people of my generation, no, are you stupid? Negroes are enemies of my ancestors, just like I was showing you black hunters. It's not a joke. Nigga, let's hear this. This guy was trying to lecture some guy from the from the continent. You're not even from the continent. So what do you have to do with what Africans are doing? Pan-Africanism is just like a religion. Some are made up the idea and you are misusing it to make money, you and Umar Johnson. I am a prince of Pan-Africanism. So I cannot be a Pan-Africanist because I have no fucking prince. You stupid. Everybody is king in their own house, not in my house. If you had culture, you would understand those things. All these systems these guys want to use is, I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna control that group and then milk them for their money. Yeah, you all of you know Negroes there, and these guys are all from the police. This guy Afro think tank is military United States, and this Bishop Nathaniel police, and Sanchez, this so-called bro Sanchez with this Vietnamese girl, but he hates Africans and Caribbeans. A real hater is that one. Jealous is sick nigga. I even saw this guy attacking this guy Megalodon, trying to get this channel down, this bro Sanchez, and they all say they are brother. This guy, this Sanchez hates Africans so much, but he speaks on Egyptian culture. They are shameless. They have no culture. They don't know what it means. That's why I was telling them European people have no culture and they don't understand it. This Philip Scott came and said, yes, you don't know what culture is. Nigga, I live in Europe. You don't. You are a colony of Europe. Understand it. Those people in America, your Caucasian there, are the wasted Caucasian, the white trash of Europe. Slave they sent over there. Prisoners. That's why don't you see you just as stupid as they are, Philip Scott, just like your colonizer, just like Donald Trump and George Bush. Proud of your own stupidity, stealing oil, stealing everything and acting like you mean anything. Donald Trump is stealing oil in the open. Yeah, what a pride. Is that being a man? Thought so, nigga. This nigga is a hater and a devil. One of the things he's going around saying this Afro thing. No, we need to go to the indigenous culture. What do you know about the indigenous culture? All these things you're saying is Christianity. How do you know? You have no culture. Is anybody obligated to come and tell black, so-called black Americans about their culture and where they got what you call the cross or an ankh from? Who are you? That's how stupid these niggas are. Now, to me, you are a Caucasian. Nigga, the colonizer, that's these Negroes, man. Real talk. And they will turn into it immediately. That's what shit, man.
FBA want to be African. God, honestly, I never thought Afro think tank is that thick in the head until today.
Africa, in the jungle and the savannas, what seems to be the native population. They seem to be doing some sort of ritual, it's kind of like a picnic of some sort, playing.
To have the longest standing culture in the...
Yeah, but this is the real feeling that they are hiding. When they get mad, this feeling comes out. That's the real talk. When they get mad, you live in the trees, man. And the same things they say in the Suriname there. Where I come from, the jungle. You live in the trees, go back to the jungle. Yeah. Oh. And we will tell them, oh, but you got raped for 400 years on the plantation. Everybody was there. No, I was not there. You don't speak my language. I don't speak your language. We don't eat the same food. Those tribes over there are called Saramacano. They have Dutch names. I don't. My name is Njale. Go to Africa. Even my other grandfather, Da Apuyu. Apuyu, just like Nigerian. I even saw my grandfather, one of my grandfather's family in England. He's a pastor over there. I know what I am and who I am and where I come from. You don't. Real talk. That's that Afro think tank guy, and he was challenging this guy. But this guy, I don't know who this guy is, but I saw a part of him. I think he's Muslim from Sierra Leone or whatever. But whatever, man. I'm gonna play a small part and then leave it at that, man. I'm just showing you that all the things I was saying that they can turn into something different. Yeah. And he was saying, yeah, what they trying to do now, yeah, the continental African is dead. No, nigga, being African is a phenotype and a being having culture. They have their own god system and writing system. The Ghanaian people have their own counting and writing system. The Nigerian people there, all the tribes there, most of them have their own writing and their own god system. You do not understand those things. To you, it's all juju, and this, it's got the cross from the Caucasian, man. If we got the cross from the Caucasian, maybe then the Native Americans over there where you're living on stolen land, they got the land from the Caucasian, man. Like you stole. These people are thieves. That's why they think everybody that has their color or look like them a little bit is just like they are. That's why I make it clear that they are not. Not because you look, yeah, we got the same color. Yeah, a piece of shit also got the same color like you do. So you are a piece of shit? Real talk. Let's play it and then I'm gonna leave it at that. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep going.
The world, having occupied the same territory continuously longer than any other human populations at around 50,000 years.
I don't look like them. I have no disrespect for them, really, right? You know, Australian Aboriginal, they reminds me of people from Papua, you know, Papua in Indonesia, really, right? And we can just see through you. You are, I don't want to cuss, you're a bloody fraud, mate. Unbelievable, unbelievable. And you call yourself a Pan-Africanist a leader? Unbelievable. Why don't you make some original content, mate? And stop not writing African-American content. Man, the capital letter, man. Man, your writing skill is atrocious, mate. Absolutely atrocious. Unbelievable. This exposes everything, man. When you create videos, right, you script it. And this is how I know you script it, because you cannot actually come out with things that is actually from your heart.
You see this? Are you stupid or dumb? Barack Obama was an African American because his mother was clearly an American. Father was African. He's an African American and he was elected by African Americans. You sound so obsessed. You're not even a continental African. You are a black Australian with a black broken British accent. Why don't you make some original content and stop not writing African American content creators? What? Says a guy who went from the United States Army to Africa, milking everybody. Nobody knows your origin. Nobody knows what race this guy is. Afro think tank. Nobody knows. That's why you are called black. These people. That's why Barack, is Brak. Yeah, Balaki mixed. Yeah, Barak literally means, that's why it's called Osu, complete mixed. Everything a bit. You don't know, you have no language. You have no origin. When we speak about origin, I am origin, like beginning of world, origin of this planet. You are nothing to my people. Real talk. You don't understand this thing. I gotta move on, man. This guy is crazy saying, why do you speak on African American and stuff? And then use the term African American. Why not use Black American? Then he could say, okay, you don't consider me to be black. But the only African on the planet would be he even. So these people are stupid. That's why I said if it's about coming from a continent, a place called Africa, that makes you African. Elon Musk and his people are the biggest African right now. Because he lives there longer than you do. Elon Musk's people are there now for 200 years. Think again, think tank. You didn't think enough because you made mistake, you would say, and went into the United States Army, or you're still in the United States Army collecting information in Nigeria. Never before America went to Nigeria. Since this guy is there, Donald Trump went there to bomb Nigeria. Things to think about. Nigga, real talk.
I don't script my videos, you understand, right? I do research when it comes to checking facts, but I do not script the way I talk. You can't even actually put down your camera properly, man. You're always vlogging in. Always talking about race stuff, man. Since I know your channel is all about race and, of course, in the, trying to, like, be a smart sort of guy, you're absolutely shocking, mate. Mate, wait, I'll go deep, man. You see that guy? This guy's a fraud. Man, throw some water on yourself, man. And that's right, and dance stupidly.
I don't want to disturb them. You don't want to disturb the native population when they're doing their thing.
That's right, because you're making a fool of yourself because Africans don't perform like the way you are doing right now, and your attire is shocking, mate. Absolutely shocking. What are you doing? What are you doing? Absolutely shocking. You look very musty, like your fans always say. They come on my channel. It's actually quite sad. Now,
negative birth rate, so the white supremacists are dying off faster than
we are going to lose power, and obviously I think that's a bad thing. Used of like.
Yeah, man, so that was the part about Afro think tank. I told you at the end they all become what they really are, man. He couldn't hide it any longer. So he's really Tariq Nasheed in a lighter skin, man, because this is where Tariq Nasheed is gonna say he's 25% English and French or whatever. So this Tariq Nasheed guy is saying he's mixed. So I don't know why he even made movie about 1804 and that he's Maroon. Maroon and my people are not mixed. We are African. We live in the jungle Amazon for 400-500 years now, since not even in slavery. You was a slave coming into the jungle just like I showed you. You are a black hunter. And he went there and pimping curly hair hair, that curly stuff they place in their hair to get curls. This nigga is shameless. Shameless Negroes, man. Real talk. He and all these Sanchez Afro think tank loser Negroes that have nothing in their home to speak on, like this Philip Scott wants to make video now with O'Shea Duke Jackson about Jamaica. So get the fuck on, man. Speak about your own stuff. You delineated, remember? Since you have delineated, why speak on other people? Don't you have enough stuff to speak on over there? Craziness, man. Shameless. Real talk. Let's hear.
Being evil for colonization and slavery. I think that's a bad future. That's really my main reason for being a white nationalist.
And you will hear how respectful Tariq Nasheed is to this guy, man. In comparison to when he speak to Haitians and these continental Africans, so-called. Alright, let's hear it. Afro, thank you, just a tourist in Africa, man. Real talk, man.
Okay. And I respect the honesty. It's a very honest answer. And is that why you've brought up South Africa? You've kind of made us comparable to South Africa. What do you think the difference is with South Africa and foundational Black Americans? What do you think is the difference in your opinion?
I'm pretty sure you guys are more mixed with white, right? Isn't that the difference?
Does that even count? I mean, there's some white mixed. Like,
what's your DNA test? Have you done it? What is yours?
Got some shit from France and England in there. So it's in there. Even when I do my lineage.
Did you hear what Tariq Nasheed said? He is French and English, not African. Nigga? Wasn't that what I was saying in all my videos when the Surinamese government... Is the Surinamese government doing all those things? Not even... When I say Surinamese government, Dutch governments, it's a whole... All the colonizers together, working together. That's what you need to understand. Their only goal is to hunt down so-called indigenous people like I am, try to attack your channel. Even when I speak my language, don't you see they get mad? Where I come from, these city Negroes from plantation, they get mad when I speak my language. Because they have no language, they want everybody to become a loser Afro who was butt-fucked for 400 years like their ancestors. Who are loser bones and slaves, man. They even take names like sons of slaves. How stupid must you be, man? And these same people will tell you they are not African, but Africans were enslaved, and they take names like sons of slaves and then tell you they are not slaves. They are not African. Yeah. boundless stupidity. And everything they see and from my people, they try to steal it, steal your culture. In the beginning, they will say, "We are we are all brothers, man. We suka broederschap." And then they will try to identify to the world with your name, like we are all the same. And at the end, they will fight you and delineate and try to take your nationality and identity with them, with your culture. Just like Tariq Nasheed with all this stuff. Yeah, I'm Maroon too. Man. No, you're not. You're not even American. America is South America. It's a different continent. Go back to school and teach Donald Trump. Columbus never went to North America. You are the United States of the Americas because I am the Americas in South America. I'm not Caribbean. Caribbean is a group of so-called Native American called Galibi, the Caribbean. They live in Galibi next to me where I live. Yes, they are Sambo, real Sambo like black Indians with curly hair like Columbus is describing. They are over there where I live. These people, their stupidity is boundless, man. Let's hear it.
On ancestry.
Yeah.
I run into some English ancestors who were clearly some slave owners, but I'm just
It was just terrible stuff that he did. And finally, when it was found out,
Do you hear how proud Tariq Nasheed is to say that he has an English and French ancestors, that he doesn't mind to be a slave and an owner. But he wants reparation for what happens to the slaves. But now Tariq Nasheed is telling you his ancestors are the slave owners. When I was saying it in my videos, everybody was attacking my videos. Now Tariq Nasheed is telling you his ancestors are the enslavers, colonizer from England and France. He's got 25% Caucasian blood.
when I do
Let's hear
my
it.
lineage on
I
ancestry.
don't see it, but maybe you do. What I see is somebody, a black cockroach looking Negro with curly and hairdress stuff in his hair, like pimping curly from the 80s, with jelly curl. Yes, that was the name of the 80s. Jelly curl, because it was even in the so-called Caribbean. Yeah, we call it because it's written curly on the stuff, and when you put it in your hair, you become like this mixed blood and Zwarte Piet. That's Zwarte Piet hair. Yes, Zwarte Piet is a mixed blood Moroccan. He's a African and a European. That's that's your Santa stuff, but that is Sinterklaas. Yeah, and Peter Bas and Akaladia
Is
and
yours?
more
Got
of
some
those
shit
stuff.
from France and England in there. So it's in there. Even when does that even count? I mean, there's some white. That's why you've brought up South Africa. You've kind of made.
We are going to lose power. And obviously, I think that's a bad thing. Accused of being evil for colonization and slavery. I think that's a bad future. That's really my main reason for being a white nationalist.
Okay, and I respect the honesty. I respect the honesty. It's a very honest answer. And is that why you've brought up South Africa? You've kind of made us comparable to South Africa. What do you think the difference is with South Africa and foundational Black Americans? What do you think is the difference in your opinion?
I'm pretty sure you guys are more mixed with white, right? Isn't that the difference?
Yeah, yeah. Does that even count? I mean, there's some white mixed. Like,
What's your DNA test? Have you done it? What is yours?
got some shit from France and England in there. So it's in there. Even when I do my lineage on ancestry.
Yeah.
I run into some English ancestors who were clearly some slave owners, but I'm just
it was just terrible stuff that he did. And finally, when it was found out, they cut the practice out. But the Congo still has never recovered from what happened after colonization. As a matter of fact, you go through Africa, I think that the Belgian Congo was the worst example of colonization. But as you go through Africa, you'll see from, Algeria, Rhodesia, Egypt, all around Africa, colonization had a terrible effect on the Africans.
my family would have stayed in broke ass Soviet Union.
My parents thought they were moving to a white nation, but they didn't realize they didn't even know Black people lived in America when they brought us here.
Bullshit. That's
No, it's true.
that's BS because those Russians over there are running around acting like us. They're dancing like us over there. You got so many Russian break dancers. blockers, they know what a black American is. They emulate us over there all the time.
But yes, but yeah, so basically,
If you have hands and legs, you're emulating Tariq Nasheed and black Americans. If you have a head, that's supposed to be my head, nigga. You need to remember. You got that head from us. If you're walking down the street, you see that? They are walking. They got that from us. Hey, did you hear that? That Negro looking thing is speaking. They got speech from us, the black Americano, man. Didn't you know, he said? Hey, these niggas are real stupid. Hey, Tariq Nasheed, I've never, no, I should not say I've never seen a stupid people as, I've seen them before, yeah. They are right there
you're
where
for
I live.
diversity, you're for like mixed racing, you're for all this stuff. Is that correct?
I'm for black empowerment first. I want to be protected from hostile white supremacists. That's what I'm for, protecting myself from that. Everything else is secondary. I could really give a damn one way or another. I just don't want black people being harmed arbitrarily because of white insecurity. You understand?
Mhm.
And especially,
And then when it's like, when you have like these white people that are killed by blacks, you have no sympathy for that. Is that correct?
yeah, I have sympathy. Nobody should kill anybody. If there's no black,
But what should the white community do to protect ourselves from black people?
you already have protection, sir. It's called the law in jail. That's
No, we don't. What about the Jim Crow? We want the Jim Crow back.
You're never going to get that back where you're just going to just arbitrarily harm us and nothing's going to happen. No, that's not going to happen.
No. So like that arena, right? The white Ukrainian girl. She was on the metro or the bus and she got stabbed by that black guy. Remember?
Uh-huh.
And that wouldn't have happened if we had Jim Crow. The black would have had to been in his own separate compartment, and he wouldn't have been able to kill her.
Well, if he was crazy that shit, so he would have killed somebody. So he was crazy.
You hear what this guy is saying? Yeah, nigga. Not only Mexicans and Africans need to get out. And it's not even their land. It's so-called Native American. It's really the land of these so-called straight hair and Native American. Because straight hair people, they live above the equator. Beneath the equator, you will find so-called Native American with curly hair, black. That's why Columbus is saying he saw black coolies. These coolies, a coolie is just the Negro looking like Tariq Nasheed, but they got curly hair like Zwarte Piet, like mixed people, like The Rock. Exactly. That's why The Rock can play Black Adam. He's Barack. Brackwater is mixed water. Brackwater is where the ocean meets the river. Because they mixed there. They called it brackwater. Broken up, mixed. Yeah, it covers all from every race a little bit. Sambo, Sama, from everybody a little bit. That's it.
Crazy.
Real talk, man.
But this is what we want. We don't want to be.
You're never going to get that back where you're just going to just arbitrarily harm us and nothing's going to happen. No, that's not going to happen.
No. So like that arena, right? The white Ukrainian girl. She was on the metro or the bus and she got stabbed by that black guy. Remember?
Uh-huh.
And that wouldn't have happened if we had Jim Crow. The black would have had to been in his own separate compartment, and he wouldn't have been able to kill her.
Well, if he was crazy that shit, so he would have killed somebody. So he was crazy as hell.
But this is what we want. We don't want to be killed by black people anymore, Tariq.
You're not being killed by black people. Like,
she got killed by a black person.
a one-off. It's not
a one-off. It happens all the time.
No.
OJ Simpson killed his wife. Remember that?
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't. That's why he was found innocent.
No, he was found innocent because it was a black jury didn't want to convict
No,
him.
he was found innocent because a white supremacist tried to frame him.
He was not framed. He literally even wrote a book mocking her, saying, if I had done it.
That was a fake book. That was a fictional book.
It wasn't fiction. I mean, Tariq, why are you bothering with this stuff? Like, this is just like,
that's a lie.
Why can't you just be honest?
O.J. Simpson was 100% innocent. He didn't kill anybody. O.J. Simpson.
I was expecting you to be more strong than this. Like, I'm disappointed.
O.J. Simpson is 100% innocent. He didn't kill two people in 20 minutes, didn't get no scratches on him, and got rid of all the clothes that fast. That's absolutely ridiculous. It's a ridiculous timeline. But yeah, you gotta stop all the white supremacists trying to harm black people. See, the kill.
Yeah. It's our fault. Okay, but yeah, I mean, I just don't think this is gonna work. Like, if this is what you're gonna say, I don't think people are gonna buy this stuff.
Nobody kills white supremacists. Supremacists kill millions of people in one swoop. You're from over there in the Ukraine, Soviet Union area. You know how many genocides over that y'all had over there?
But isn't that a good reason for why white people shouldn't become a minority in America?
Sir, do you know how many genocides that you've committed over there?
Yeah, man, I'ma leave it at that. You've heard it, man. So, and yeah, I know stealing is in this guy's this FBA's DNA, man. Otherwise, you would not support such a thing, man. It's sickness and craziness. Going out stealing, I am the maroon, man. Columbus never went to North America. America is Haiti. South America is a different continent. It's just like somebody went to Asia and these Negroes are claiming and it was Africa. Yeah, and that's what they doing. Even Judah land, there is a map showing Judah in Nigeria territory there. And this guy said, no, man, it's not supposed to be there. It was a mistake. It's supposed to be us, man. You see that? So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. And yeah, real talk, man. Laters.